Sarah, this is what I usually call my bag of smiles, but today it's my Easter basket of smiles. What do you think? Why don't you go ahead and see what's on there?
A swan.
A swan? Do you like that?
It's a basket of goodies filled with Beanie Babies, crayons, markers, and clay.
64 crayons, and I needed these because I don't have any crayons at school.
A little remembrance for a child facing a hospital stay. But it's so much more for this Jefferson Award winner.
Just tells a little bit about this program. This was my daughter.
She's really pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Cheryl Hornung understands the worried heart of a child facing time in the hospital. That's why she's created a program called Caitlin Smiles to bring crafts and good cheer to kids. It's named after Cheryl's daughter, who battled cancer for years. She was only 4 when doctors made their diagnosis.
The news was terrible. We were in complete shock. We had a 1-year-old at home at the time. They said the tumor was so huge that the brainstem actually wrapped around it.
It was the start of a long road for Caitlin and her entire family. For years, they moved in and out of hospital stays until October of 2000, when doctors told Cheryl it was time for hospice care.
I left the room then to actually call the hospice nurse to say, hey, it's going to take us like 40 minutes to get home, and to give them directions. And when I left the room, I came back in, she had passed away. My husband had told her that it was okay, that she didn't have to fight anymore. If she was ready to go, she could go.
With a broken heart, Cheryl decided to do something to honor the memory of her beloved daughter. She began to volunteer, creating bags of goodies for sick children from Pittsburgh to Philadelphia. She's literally touched the lives of thousands through Caitlin's Smiles. Even the president knows her story and her sacrifice. He thanked her personally during a visit to Allentown last October.
This for me has been a real healing process. I'm at 90% of it's good, but the other 10% of the time I get sad and wish my daughter was here. But just being able to be at a hospital like this today, it is so rewarding. And I feel like I'm doing exactly what God thinks I should be doing, because I'm putting smiles on the faces of these families here.
Thanks a lot for helping me, to make me feel a lot better to go home. I really appreciate it.
Cheryl now does for others what Caitlin would have wished for herself.
God really had something specific in mind for my daughter. I just didn't mean that. I guess it was an indirect message for me, that she's there guiding me through all this. And she would have loved all these activities. This is exactly what she would have wanted.